Today I'm going to tell you about the action figure toy line from the 80s that made you a hero because it came with a medal you could wear. Welcome back to the Junkman, everybody. It's me, the Junkman, coming back at you with another video. It's time for another video. Today we're going to look at the 1988 Mattel line that made you a Medal of Honor winner because it came with a medal. These figures was broke up into other divisions that we'll get into in a second. It came with its own Congressional Medal of Honor. That's right. You can walk around and tell people you have the Purple Heart, the Yellow Heart, maybe even a Green Heart. Who knows? You can make up any kind of backstory because this was the 80s, the days before the internet. The kids at school couldn't Google you to see if you really earned that medal, even if it was made out of plastic. Now, the medal would clip on to the pocket of your jeans or right on your shirt so everybody in the world could see it. And then the action figure that came along with it, it would hook onto the medal. It was like a win-win. Doesn't this sound amazing? Sounds great to me. So let's look at the figure and break down each division they came with. For the Air Force figures, there was Paratrooper. This is the guy that jumped out of the airplane wearing a parachute, if you couldn't figure that out by the name. And then there was Fighter Pilot. I'm not even going to tell you his job. I think you can figure that one out. And then we have Armed Forces. No, this is an action figure that collects arms. It's another branch of the Army. You have I knew I was going to mess this one up. Infantry Man. This is the guy that storms the beaches in Normandy or wherever he happens to be at. And a Rifleman. No, I'm not talking about Chuck Connors from that old TV show. I'm talking about an army man that carries a rifle with him. Rifleman. There's a space in between. It's not Rifleman. Rifleman. I don't know how they came up with these names. Some genius worked at this toy company, Mattel, I guess. Then we have Coastal Patrol Unit. This is the guys that cruises not the beach, the ocean. Making sure nothing bad's going on. Making sure no Cubans are using a car door as a boat to sneak into the U.S. There was Rescue Crewman. I guess in case one of those Cubans fell off the car door and started to drown. And then there was Rescue Frogman. And then there was Rescue Frogman. No, this isn't some kind of spin-off to the game Frogger. This is, I guess, when the Cuban drowned in the water, they had to send the Frogman, a guy in a diving suit, down to get him. And then there was Fire Forces. This is a group of guys that fought fires, a.k.a. firemen. I don't know why they just didn't call them firemen. Well, I guess today it's fire person, I guess. I want to be PC about it. First up was Fire Chief, the boss of the firemen. Fire person, fire people. The boss, you had to have the boss tell them where to go. And who was the lucky one to get to slide down the pole? Oh, I know a lot of you out there love to slide down poles. The other was Firefighter. I guess this was like the Stormtrooper line. You could buy a bunch of these and build an army of firefighters. And then Marine Strike Team. That's right. A fake Navy SEALs team, I guess. They was Grenade Man. I think we can figure out what he did. He threw the grenade. Sounds like a lot of fun. And then there was Gunner. I hope they called him Gunner too. That's a good nickname. He shot the gun because he was the gunner. Then you have Navy Forces, which I guess is kind of like a fake Navy SEAL. Anyway, you have Deep Sea Diver. No telling what he's looking for deep in that sea. And Sailor. It's just a sailor. Simple right there. Can't explain any more than that. And then you had SWAT Team, not based on the 70s television show. We're talking SWAT Team. You have Bomb Expert. This is the guy that goes in and tells you to cut the red wire. Then you have Sharpshooter. That's right, Sharpshooter. That's hard for me to say. This is a guy that can shoot very sharply. Maybe he had bullets with a good tip on it or something. Maybe that's what the deal was. But then you had the bad guys, known as traitors. And there was 4 of them. You had Bomber. I guess he would sneak in and leave bombs everywhere. Judo Man. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's like some kind of karate man or something. I'm not really sure. Sniper. A guy that could take out the good guys. Maybe he's from a clock tower. Who knows what he was up to. And then there was the guy lurking behind corners, Spy. Where's he at? He's a spy. No telling where he is. Might be your friend, and all along, he's a spy. But don't worry, it wasn't just figures release of this. You did get one accessory. The Armored Transport. That sounds like something from a science fiction movie. And although this looked like some kind of battle tank, it could open up to carry your figures and to hang up your medals. That's right, hang your medals right inside, put your figures right on it. Maybe put it on top of your chest of drawers. Oh, you look like some kind of hero right next to your Little League trophy. I would tell you the girls would be impressed, but wasn't no girls coming to your house, not if you had these toys. But that's a look at Mattel's 1988 toy line, Men of Metal. At first I thought we were going to talk about metal bands like AC/DC, Iron Maiden, Color Me Bad. I was getting excited, but no. We're just talking about a toy line that lasted 1 year. Didn't really catch fire, I guess. If it did, they could call the fireman or the fire chief. Couldn't call the frogman, that's for sure. Well, I want to thank you for watching. As always, thumb up so you like my content. Subscribe to the channel. We'll talk again soon.
Hey, Junkman channel popping though.
Thank you, sir, for that unsolicited testimony.